In the beginning, the one named Ilúvatar made Valar, and they made great music before him. In this music, the world was begun. Those of the Valar who desired it arose and entered into the world at the beginning of time, and so it was appointed. Arda, the kingdom of earth. There awoke in the world the two trees of Valinor upon the mound of Azeroth. One had leaves of shining silver, the other bore leaves of glittering gold, and from the blossom of each tree there came forth a warmth of great light. On this day began the count of time. Of the Valar, Manwë and Melkor were brethren. The mightiest was Melkor, but Manwë is dearest to Ilúvatar, and so was made the first of all kings. Melkor turned his power to evil purposes, and squandered his strength in violence and tyranny, for he desired the kinship of Manwë, and dominion over the realms of his peers. He turned to subtlety, inventing his own will, all that he would use, until he became a liar without shame. By slow arts of cruelty, many elves were corrupted and enslaved, and thus Melkor bred the hideous race of orcs, in mockery of the elves. This, it may be, was the vilest deed of Melkor, and the most hateful of Ilúvatar. He lay at the feet of Manwë and sued for pardon, but his prayer was denied, and he was cast into prison whence none can escape. For it came to pass that Melkor, as the Valar had decreed, completed the terms of his bondage, dwelling for 3 ages in the duress of Mandos. Melkor departed, yet he saw not his time for revenge, but his heart was black with anger. 2 of the most powerful, Valar went with all speed northward, seeking to overtake him if they might, but Melkor had turned back, and in secrecy passed away far south. Thus unseen, he came at last to the dark region of Avafar. There, beneath the sheer walls of the mountains, the shadows were deepest and thickest in the world, and there Ungoliant made her abode. She was one of those he had corrupted for his service, but desiring to be her own mistress, she had disowned her master, and fled to the south. Melkor sought her out, and there in the black shadows, Melkor and Ungoliant plotted revenge. A cloak of darkness she wore, when Melkor and Ungoliant set forth as a shadow of black cloud upon the wind. They came before the green mound. Ungoliant rose up over the roots of the trees, and Melkor sprang to the mound, and with a black spear he smote each tree to its core. So a great darkness fell upon Arda. Melkor had gone whither he would, and his vengeance was achieved. From that day forth, Melkor became Morgoth, the Dark Lord of Earth. Tall and terrible, his hands scorched black by the touch of those hallowed trees, and never free of the pain of the burning.